Table Talk 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch the show there right now. You can also join on Twitter using the hashtag Nigeria Info TT. Nigeria Info TT. You can join the show right now. And let's talk about local governments and their role. By the way, what has happened to the planned 774,000 jobs? Do you have an idea? What exactly does your local government do for you? And I expect you to share with me good news, if you have any. If there are things your local government has done, please be nice and share, okay? Let's not do just bad news. If you've got good news, then share it with us, okay? The show is live right now, so go ahead and join and leave me a thought on our Facebook Live as well as on YouTube and Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. Remember to use the hashtag Nigeria Info TT. All right, let's talk about local government and what they're doing, their role in all the issues on the ground, security, employment. What exactly do they do? And those of you who vote for them, I'd like to speak with those of you who are party members. If you're a card-carrying member of any political party, feel free to call me today and tell me at your ward level, at your local government level, do you feel impressed or satisfied that the people that you have voted for as councillors at wards and as local government chairmen they're doing what they should do? 0700 993 993 993. But that's coming up just after the appetizer.
Here's the appetizer on Table Talk.
Of course, the biggest news from the weekend is the unfortunate death of Ini Umuren in Akwa Ibom State, who was killed in a quest for getting a job. Just because she wanted to get a job. Again, highlights the issues of violence and gender-based violence. Also tells us that I wonder, how many more of these issues we have that nobody knows about. How many people have gone missing and they were just killed by someone who's used them for whatever. And how alarming it is that we possibly have a lot of serial killers in Nigeria moving around and looking normal and gentlemanly. And again, reminds me of how, remember during the NSAS protest, most of the conversation was around, stop profiling young men who've got tattoos and dreadlocks as criminals. This young man who is is also prime suspect in the death of this young lady, looks all gentlemanly. Nice haircut, in fact, no birds, no tattoos, no earrings, no dreadlocks, nothing. Looks like a responsible young man. But so many people have come out to talk about their experiences with him even before now. Leaves me worried. You don't even know what the other person is thinking, if they're planning something for you. And leaves me worried again about how strong our security forces are. Nigerians in about 48 to 72 hours did amazing job on social media, tracked the guy, his Facebook page, his phone number, his address, everything about him. The police had no choice but to swing into action because Nigerians had done most of the work on Twitter. What's the appetizer today? Stay safe. That's all I can tell you. All right. A heart-to-heart conversation with card-carrying members of political parties who vote actively for councillors and local government chairmen. Are you happy with what all of you are doing? 0700 993 993 993 is the number to call. Sorry about that. Please again. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Okay, don't be scared. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
My name is John from Unilag.
Welcome, John. Are you a card-carrying member of a political party?
No.
Okay, where do you stay? What's your local government?
It's Yaba, this is Yaba mainland local government.
Uh-huh. So what exactly have they done for you? What's the impact of the local government that you've seen?
Local government people are not doing anything. Now, there's no water. They're not doing anything. I think EFCC, it's time for EFCC to enter all the local governments in Nigeria and go and know what is going on there. They should probe them. Okay, know what I'm saying this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this girl that died. Our local government is meant to give her a job after she has finished school. Don't you understand? That's the way it should be. So right now, if you EFCC or maybe ICPC, they should just go into local government and know what all those their chairmen are doing and all the councillors. Let them just probe them. Because state government is giving them money every month or every year.
It's not the state government that's giving them money. It's the federal government. The same way the federal government shares money for the state, the local government also receives theirs.
And they're receiving now, but they're not working with the money. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you very much. Welcome on. Try again. Good morning. What's going on that line? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
Perlu Mustafa from Igbogbo in Ikot local government here.
Aha, Igbogbo. So
yes, Igbogbo.
Welcome.
Yes, you said we should try to be nice to them.
As if you have anything nice, so but I hope that there's something nice.
Just wait now. The idea behind the local government formation in 1976 by Obasanjo, a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
To bring governance to the grassroots.
Yeah.
I must tell you, what we have now is started by the breed of miscreants. Go everywhere in the state. You see the how do I call them? The Agberos, disturbing Okada, disturbing Maruas. This is what we have. They have nothing on ground. In fact, anybody wants to go to government, local government, to serve, should be taught on what local government is all about. They don't know anything at all. This is what I have seen. They are not doing anything.
Have you ever gone to vote to choose your local government chairman?
I do now. I do. In fact, I'm a card-carrying member.
So you are the ones voting them in. So how are you questioning them about their roles at your meetings?
We do. When we talk to them, we say, look, we cannot continue just like this. Mm-hmm. What we read in books is that as a local government official, these are responsibilities. Mm-hmm. You are ready, we'll be supportive.
Mm-hmm. But they don't answer you. Huh? Amazing. All right. Hello, welcome to the show. Hello. All right, I can't hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, Wemimo.
Welcome.
As regards to the local government, before Ayo took place at Abuwo Odofi, we have Otolorin. We asked him why are the local government not giving the necessary attention. He said that they asked them to list out what the local government needs at the governor office, and when they take the list of what the local government needs, they hardly pay attention to it at the top of the hem of affair of the governor office. And so
governor's
they only
office.
the salaries of workers to them. That the major contract is being implemented by the government governor, not them. So it's only the salary that they guided to pay the workers.
Do you believe that?
Hello?
Do you believe that?
Well, am I to be questioning the chairman of a local government?
Yes, you are supposed. Yes, you are supposed to question them because there's something called financial autonomy, and right here, I have spoken about this.
They hijack it at the state government.
No, that's not true.
The local government.
That's not true, and I've told you.
I don't know. We don't know beyond what they want to let us.
Well, you should know. You should know more than they tell you. If they're lying to you, it's your duty to find out the truth.
That means I have to organize people now to start investigating them.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. You absolutely should.
We asked him about the councillor. Why are the councillor not having their office in the council they are representing? He said that is left for the government official, that is the governor office, to establish an office for the councillor, not the local government.
Oh wow!
So all this is brought down onto the governor. What are they governing now?
When they tell you something, it's your responsibility as a citizen to investigate what they tell you. I've told you numerous times. Even budget, let me look for that code. Budget had a code. You guys, come on. Are you asking me if you're supposed to question them? Yes. Of course. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning.
Good morning. I know you're past the story of Heaney, but I don't know if it's okay for me to share my personal story.
No, not now. No, not now. Not anymore.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling, sir. All right, good morning.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Pastor Ladipo calling from Orile Gomo.
Welcome. How's your local government doing? Who's your local government chairman, by the way?
One Mrs. Olufumilayo Mohammed.
Okay, so what's she doing? What's she up to?
You see, I've been vocal on Twitter about my local government.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I discovered about Lagos State is this. There is so much thuggery at the level of the local government.
Mm-hmm.
So any attempt to penetrate, I want to give you an instance of my own particular local government.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have access to the local government presently now because at the gate you meet talks. If you complain, see, there was a time they called a town hall meeting and through my councillor, I represented my ward.
Mm-hmm.
And I said something there. Thereafter, I began to receive phone calls of threats to my life. And they say, Shebi Omoroso, are you a pastor? We know where you pastor Bible study and all those things. So at the time, I became a bit shivery, but I decided to press further. I want to tell you something today. If you go to our sister's local government, it's also an LCDA. But go and see what the guy is doing. The guy is doing extremely well. But when you come to this, our Papa Igomu local government, you almost be weeping. If you ask questions, they will challenge you, they will threaten you, they will fight you.
Who are they that challenge and threaten you?
They are the South. They have recruited in the name of one SAPA, one office that doesn't exist, that they are just sharing the money, giving them. I've asked questions several times. Have they not been collecting allocations? I use that budget to trace the allocation of our Papa Igomu. I discovered that they have been collecting allocation, but it is not commensurate with the development that is coming. At the time, a personal friend of mine challenged me and told me that if they give you position, you will do something in your own. I said, okay, now point to me. Now, this same woman wants to come back for another time. And I said, point one thing to me that this woman has done. And he said, come to my street. Come to my street. The street was better than when they awarded their year contract. Today, the gutters on that street are blocked. And the community is asking us to contribute money to park the gutter. And I insisted I will not pay. Why? Because I said it's the local government affair. What kind of nonsense is all this? If you make an attempt, they will make sure you face opposition from them. I'm telling you.
All right. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. This is table talk, right? No hold backs, right? All right. So what this tells me, I had a conversation with a friend some days ago about how timidity, fear, how most of these people have been able to cow citizens because of your fear. Because you are so timid, you are so afraid, you are so scared. Imagine if on your street alone, you have... How many people are in your house, your compound? At least you're about 20, depending on how many flats you have, or 15, or 10, or 5. How many houses are on your streets? Do you guys hold meetings? If 100 of you demand accountability, you go to your local government office and you demand... I was still in my local government office last week. And interestingly, like I tell you, I don't tell most of them what work I do. I go there as a citizen. I mobilize people as a citizen. If you're so afraid that you can't demand accountability, if they threaten your life, you should share it on social media. as well as go to the police and make a report, and let them invite those persons that threatened you to put down a statement that if anything happens to you, they are to blame. Okay. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello, Wemimo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. I think we all have to be talking as, knowing that we are in Nigeria. You just said to go and report. What is stopping the government from collecting those tolls that the Agboros that are collecting for the bailers and their head of Agboro? What's stopping government from collecting that money and using it for the people? These are the monies they collect and hold police to ransom and hold those that will give justice to ransom because they have the money. Meanwhile, do you remember when, I don't know how young you are, when
I'm
we
very
used to
young.
do voting? Okay.
I'm very young.
Ask your mom when we used to vote from chairman, state house of assembly, before federal, before the presidency election. What stopped it? What stopped it? Why can't we do it? Because that is the only way even small parties can grow. Most of the parties are local government parties, like on the grassroots. If they have 2-3 councillors, 1 chairman, they can grow. But because governors don't want the chairman to threaten them, the chairman don't want the councillors to threaten them, they hold on. And then they now select. You're talking, or do you vote? I mean, you're in the media. Who votes for chairman and councillors? Let's call it out.
Yeah, you do vote.
Nobody. How can you vote when already the chairman is there? Who are you going to vote for?
Oh, but there was a reason.
Where has it been that another party, like 3 parties, won?
Since you've understood that this is what happens year in, year out, what have you done about it?
It's not about what have you done about it. When did they change it? Do you know that this thing started? I think even the governorship election started coming after the presidential election. When they threatened Obasanjo to remove him in 2003, we were all here. What did you guys do? What did we do? It wasn't normal. Now, once there's an election, presidential election, everything follows suit. Same party, same party. That's why those at the House of Assembly cannot talk. Senators cannot talk.
I hear you. Which is why I want to get to where you're going to. But I hear you, and I get the complaint you're making.
I am going to the fact that if a councillor is voted, rightly voted before the chairman, before this, before that, through the hierarchy, the people's choice will come out. When the people's choice come out, things will begin to happen.
So what are you going to do about it? That's my question.
What should we do? The other lady said they stopped her, they did this, you said for her to report. Some of us don't even know how to use the social media. But what is the, hold on, what is the, at least we said this. It's for you guys that are doing investigative journalism to go and prove, because people have been calling. Hold on.
Okay, now I've given you. Now you really need to listen to me. You've spoken for 3 minutes and I've listened to you, and I get where you're going. And this is a typical thing that every Nigerian does. You pass the buck. Hold on. I don't leave. Hold on. You need to listen to me. I listened to you for 3 minutes.
Okay.
I don't leave. I break it though. You know my hair's a shattering. I don't live in your local government. My job is I'm a journalist. I could report what's going on in your environment, and I tell you for free. There are 2 communities that I took on their job as an investigative journalist. 2 communities. Let me tell you the difference between both communities. In one community, they've been suffering for 23 years. I did 4 investigative reports with videos with scientific laboratory tests. These people sat back and they were waiting for me to keep pushing for them. The other community, know what they did? I did only 1 story for them. They mobilized themselves, got T-shirts, got face cards, called the meeting. The local government chairman shut down their meeting. They moved their meeting to another local government, called all the press. They walked around the community until their situation was fixed. Can you see the difference? You keep passing the buck. You also need to do something. Do you agree?
It's all right. No, I agree.
Good.
At this point.
Good.
But
I'm glad.
What I'm trying to say is that from the beginning, there's a mistake.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Okay.
But I'm saying that
so
we agree that there's a problem. But we
Yes,
need to
there is.
fix it.
Yeah,
And we need
but
to fix it.
Keep talking about this.
Of course.
This voting. It should stop. It should go back what it used to be.
Of course,
Because
I
that's why
agree.
we have people that are yes members at the House and Senate.
I agree.
And governors that are afraid to guard their states.
I agree. But I'm telling you that those things would not change if you don't demand it.
Okay, I understand you, my dear.
Thank you.
Very
All right, that's Table Talk. That's how we do. We have a tete. We break the tables. That's what we do on the show. So you've got a responsibility. You want me to do it for you. I'm talking about it. I'm letting you talk about it. I want to hear that you've mobilized in your local government. I want to hear that you are in front of your local government office for a full week. That your local government chairman gets to his office and he finds 100 of you at his office every day for 1 week with a list of demands of the things you want them to do. I want you to go there with you printing out a document that shows how much your local government has collected as allocation in the past 3 months. And you go there and ask them how they've spent it. Hello, welcome to class. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. I'm out on a break. I'll be back in a moment. This is Table Talk. Join me on Twitter with the hashtag NigeriaInfoTT. I'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.
This is Table Talk with Wemimo Adewuni.
Before now, getting a good HMO that works perfectly for my staff was a lot of hassle. Many HMOs come with cumbersome registration. It gets worse when my staff come back to complain about the terrible service they get from these HMOs. I decided to give Reliance HMO a try based on glowing recommendations I received from my HR colleagues, and I was not disappointed. I was able to register all 100 staff in 5 minutes. I have access to a 24-hour responsive helpline and an account manager that helps me with any issue. My staff raves about the premium service they receive from Reliance HMO. They especially love the access to gym, spa, dental care, and the hospital roaming. I no longer worry myself about issues concerning HMO. Reliance HMO does that for me. I will recommend them any day.
Visit reliancehmo.com/corporate or call 0700-7354-2623 to get a quote for your company and start enjoying reliable healthcare today. Reliance HMO. You can rely on us.
Hello?
Eddie, my friend.
Yeah?
May is going to be amazing with DSTV. There are 155 matches from the Premier League,
What?
La Liga, Serie A, Champions League, and FA Cup.
Whoa.
That's 2 of the biggest cup finals and 3 of the best leagues in the world reaching the pinnacle of the season.
Whoa, that is amazing.
It is amazing, Eddie. And the only place in the world where you can watch all of this amazing football in May is on DSTV.
Be amazed by the world's best football when you get connected to DSTV.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Rama. You just dey come. Me, I don't break my fast though. With the food where they give us for here. In fact, now so queue with you before we collect time.
So, all this stress on top say you want collect fruit for breaking fast. Don't worry yourself. Because me don't get get fruit from Adron Homes. You remember I tell you about the Ramadan promo. You self benefit from Adron Ramadan promo package. With chicken money like 25,000 naira initial deposit. You go get food pack or shopping voucher and even spread the payment within 24 months. You no finish for there. For every land where you buy, you self go collect gift. If you can't pay 1 million income, you go collect food pack, bag of rice, goat, and even shopping voucher. Take joy body. Hey, waiting you they wait for. Oya sharply go Adron Homes. Make you self benefit from the Ramadan promo. For more Tori, make you call us for 0816 548 2627 or 0803 488 3095.
Table Talk with Wemimo Adewuni.
We're trying to break tables this morning with Moso.
Let's break it. Shut up.
Please off your mic and stop shaking our table.
No, I'm here to break it. Off which mic?
Off your mic. You are shaking our table and you are disturbing us.
Tune in to Table Talk, Mondays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on your number one station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Table Talk with Wemimo Adewuni.
Okay, welcome back. The table breaker is here. Let's break the tables. You know, I'm gonna always show you the mirror to look at yourself. Things would not work unless we fix it. And we can't fix it being fearful and jittery. We've got to face it. We've got to face it. It's what it is. It is what it is. You know what the Yorubas say? There's a proverb that says that if you have a single broomstick, you can break it easily. we've got a broom, that thing tied together, it's hard to break. So what conversations are you having at your CDA meetings, at your landlord association meeting? What conversations are you having? The first thing I did where I moved to was to encourage them to start the landlord tenant association meeting. And then we agreed on what we wanted. We did a march to the place last week. I go there myself. I go there with slippers and, yeah. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. So, what's your local government doing for you? Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Wemimo, the action lady.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
I don't butcher crocodile in the public, but I'm going to do that this morning.
Go ahead.
2 months ago,
Uh-huh.
I joined APC in my area
Mm-hmm.
because I've been saying the way they run the party, that is not how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Then somebody said, no, Mr. Chris, you can't be outside telling us what to do in the party.
Mm-hmm.
You come, and those things you are noticing that we are not doing the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
then you can say it. I said, okay, good. For that reason, I will join you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I joined there like 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We are talking of we should speak out. The last local government election, you know what they did?
What?
The young man that every one of us rooted for, because he has no Baba Sokwe or Godfatherism or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They bring somebody from nowhere. Who's that guy's on us? They asked us to thumbprint APC. No, the man's picture or whatever is not there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we sent to that young man, how can we just thumbprint APC? It's you we wanted to vote for. He said, no, don't worry. You people just vote. At the end of the day, he will carry the day. What will they do? Money has come to play. This young man has that millions that the young man, the other man paid. And this current chairman, I speak to him before he becomes chairman. Sir, will you do this, do this? Ah, don't worry, Chris, that's why we're here. The moment that guy gets to office, well, I'm telling you, who am I to speak to him? 1 or 2 roads he's building in my area. I've been complaining. Come and supervise this job. All this Awarawa way of doing things will not help us. So I see road they built 2 months ago, the road is bad again. So this time, if they will allow us to vote who we know we can talk to, knock at his door, just like you, because of your position, Wemimo, that's why it's easy for you. For people
Stop,
like us,
please stop saying that. I'm going to be really upset with you. Stop saying that. And you know why? I keep saying, and I'm not joking. When I get into an area, I don't introduce myself. I go there as a citizen.
sorry for using that language.
No, all right, that's okay. But
I've been trying in my area.
No, so let me take you up from where you stopped. And I like that you made some effort. Now that you are in the party and you can see the intrigues going on, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I'm still talking. But what I'm telling you, the other man up there have the final say. Even the young man here who we are rooting for is still afraid. Say, look, these are the party, this is what. No, this is how it should be. We should speak out. This is who we want to run this local government for us. But they will bring somebody from nowhere. It's not easy, my sister, I'm telling you.
I know it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean,
the vote will count. And another thing again, those people, the engine room, you know where they collate the vote and all these things. Those are another problem. You vote and defend your vote at the polling unit, right? What if they get to that engine room? What will happen? That's the problem. So please, I'm begging every one of us. They are saying, we are more in number. I'm telling you, they are very few. They are very few. We are more in number.
Yeah.
So this time, whether we'll go to that engine room to make sure that our vote from the polling booth counts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the call. Welcome to Table Talk. Good morning.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning.
This is Victoria.
Welcome, Victoria.
Victoria, Wemimo, you've said so much about demanding from the local government chairman. But I want to ask you, when you have a chairman of a local government as one of the senior cult member in your local government.
Cult?
Yes. So, is that the person you want to go and stay in his office that will send his cult boys to come and match at people?
God deal.
I am telling you, Wemimo, it's one of the local governments that was, let me say, one of the 20 LCDA that was created under Bishop. I don't want to mention. But I tell you, since this guy became chairman of that local government, he's been free for all for court members.
Wow.
And you would have heard about court factions fighting in K2.
Yes.
I tell you, you can't put there and start blocking or making protests and all of that. You will just send the corporate to come and deal with you. So how do we undo such situation? How are they getting there? I must tell you, we don't vote local government elections. We don't vote. If you even try to, if other parties even try to vote and say, okay, before you know it, you see people with matches. Are you going to stay? Until we start to do electronic voting. But if you see this vote,
okay, I think your line is gone. But man, that
the kingmakers still control this thought, then we can never have true representation.
So, I mean, the what you've described is a very dangerous situation where you could even be killed on the spot. I mean, if your local government chairman is a cultist, hey. Okay, so the thing to do, I mean, in that sense, I would not ask you to go, I mean, put your life on the line. Maybe the solution is where you ended it. Instead of fighting them on the street, maybe you turn your attention to, demanding electronic voting, that the president signs the new electoral act into law. Maybe that should be where you focus your strength. I mean, if you can't fight them here, there must be something else to do. I didn't hear you.
I said you won't be able to fight such people.
No, you would. I won't even ask you to do that. I won't ask you to do that. I won't ask you to put your life at risk, know.
And it's becoming worrisome.
It is.
Wemimo, it's becoming worrisome. Let me tell you something. Now, Jagaban is everywhere for president. I tell you, I'm not saying he can use everything he has to get there. If he gets there, I tell you, we'll have thugs appointed as ministers. Go and write this down. If Jagaban becomes the president 2023, we'll have the likes of MC Oluomo as Minister of Transport. And there's nothing we'll be able to do about it.
All right. Thank you very much. You've made a very great point here. Thank you very much for calling. I appreciate your call.
That's what is happening up to the local government level.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, thank you very much. It's been 4 minutes. Let me take some other calls. But hey, It's a very serious matter. Very serious matter. Very serious matter. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Well,
please put off your radio.
Okay. Hold on, please. About this local government stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me your name?
I want to remain anonymous.
All right. That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've worked in a local government before.
Aha. What was your job there?
It's under contract basis.
Contract. Okay.
Yeah. The thing they do there, it will amaze you. Every Friday, my dear, they go home with packets. Envelopes. Chairman, councillor, all of them. You see, the people ruling us in Lagos here, they are agreeable. Sorry to say that. They are all agreeable. There's nothing you can do. If you want to put your head in, you want to investigate, they will send somebody down to get you down. Which government want to help you? Is this the government? I'm asking you a question, though.
Sorry, I was coughing. I'm with you.
Are you going to put your family at risk to whip over you because you want to save the country or what? Who is going to back you up? When you go front, nobody's going to support you. That's the problem. Let them stop them from this Lagos at the bus stop. Let them stop them first. Who is going to do that? All these Agberu, you want to sell something on the street, they will come and harass you. You must pay something. They'll give you tickets. What is all that? And all our governments, all our presidents, governor, councillor, they travel abroad. Do they do that over there? Why can't they stop them? stop them from collecting money. Is it everything money, and that money they're not using for anything to help the nation? Nothing.
So do you summarily are you summarily telling me that there's absolutely nothing we can do about this situation?
I don't know. The only thing we can do now is maybe the next election.
What should we do at the next election?
The thing is just difficult for me. I don't know the solution, my dear. The solution is very hard. No, politicians, Lagos politicians, they are all like the even they know book, they go to school, they do that. They have Abiru backing. That is to get to the position. And when they get there, those Agbirus are working for them. So what are the citizens going to do? So that's
Wow. Thank you very much. Whoa, okay. So it appears that some local governments have it tougher than others. Is that what it is? Looks like some local governments are... I don't even know what to say. Okay, let me go on to WhatsApp. I have not gone to WhatsApp at all today. Please pardon me. Let me take some comment from WhatsApp. I'll be back to the lines and Twitter in a moment. Okay, let me start from here. Abe from Apapai Gomu Ward A. My local government chairman is a woman. Okay, I think you called. She's not doing anything. Imagine in the whole of our local government, we only have one bank. No single infrastructure. One bank in the whole of your local government? Whoa, why? Why are the banks not coming there? He said no single infrastructure, and when they ask all the ward councillors to pick up a project of 75 million, my ward councillor picked up a primary school, 3 classrooms, for 75 million, which has not even been completed. Please, Wemimo, with the youth, will be very much happy if you can come to... What should I come and... Okay, I should invite your chairman for table talk. I can do that now. I can do that one. I can invite her. In fact, I think I should use a... gosh. All right. I'm trying to take it easy. Olariwaji from Agbada says, local government LGAs don't receive allocations anymore. Who told you that? What the state does is to give them the salaries of their workers. Who told you that? Don't be deceived, my brother. Don't be deceived. Thank you. Says, God bless Pastor Ladipo that called from Orile. He has spoken my mind. Papa Igomun LCDA, nothing is working because it's a godfather that imposed her on us without credible primary election. This LCDA is one of the dirtiest LCDAs so far. No good pipe-on water. Meanwhile, Lagos State Water Corporation office is around the local government, yet people struggle to get water. Still, she wants to be re-elected for second term. Now, wow. Wemimo, you are spot on. I'm a Nigerian abroad, and whenever someone in Nigeria complains to me, I ask them what they're doing about the issue and how I can help. The answer is usually nothing. Nigerians just like to sit back and wait for someone else to take charge. Well, you see, again, and finally, the buck stops on your table. You know, everything that needs to be done stops on your table. It's still you that would have to sort it. Let me go on to Facebook, and I've got some comments here. Let's start with Oshilda Lawrence. Well, this is my first time of seeing your face. Thank you. Daniel F. Young, selfishness is what brought us where we are today. Adiola Riwaji, what can a local government do in a messy situation Nigeria has met itself? Is any local government working in Nigeria? He says, I have nothing to write home about the local authorities, just collecting salaries and exploiting people operating lock-up shops. Tai Bat Allison says the same thing that happened to Empower Batch A and B will eventually happen to the 7K plus jobs. On local government, I reserve my comment. Kester Sylvester, the local government is worse than the federal government. They are the pivot point of development to the citizens. Every representative came from a local government, yet no visible developmental project. All they do is share out to themselves funds meant for the masses. John Chinonso Wachuku, Wemimo, the issue is when you try to mobilize people in your area, they would not follow you. All you hear is "it no concern me." Correct. Says until we deal with this problem, we cannot hold local government accountable. You are absolutely right, John. Chidi Brides, Wemimo, I'm laughing as you're asking people to demonstrate, to demand their right. You heard, okay, I'm sure that's what you mean, when the Lagos police spokesman said that they will not allow demonstration because of hoodlums. Okay. So what are we gonna do? We need to agree before I leave on this show. Hello? Oh, sorry about that. You've been there for a while. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, Nigeria Info.
Yes, this is Nigeria Info. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is MC Innovator Kendi Ari. I'm calling from Akeson.
Welcome.
I'll be touching on two issues.
Okay.
The first one on the issue of the lady that was killed. I want to say that my heart goes out to the family of that lady. And I also want to advise people that whenever you apply for a job in a particular
we're done talking about the employment thing.
Okay,
We did that
okay,
for
okay.
1 full hour. So
Okay. So we are
Yeah,
talking
thank
about
you.
the local government right now.
Yes, yes.
Okay, talking about the local government. My area here, I just told you I'm calling from Akeson.
Akeson, yes.
Yes, Akeson is under Igondo Ikotun local government, which is under Alimosho local government. I have been in this town since 1997. I was telling somebody yesterday. That is about 23 years ago. This Akeson as a town has no third road. Third road. When I say third road, I mean a road where you see black color on the street.
Are you for real?
I am for real. I have been in this town for 22 years, for 23 years, and the way the road has been ever since I have been in this town, that is the way it has been. And the people that have been ruling this town have been, they are always from that party that has the A as the first letter. They have never allowed any other party to rule this town, and yet people are still voting for them. And I keep saying it, that they are only impoverishing their people. Now, there's a particular friend of mine that went for the councillor of Akeson Obadore. He told me that every year, on a yearly basis, they budget money for this Akeson road. This road that passes through Akeson, the only road that passes through Akeson, that they budget money for it every year, but they collect the money and they share it. And then they will now use it the following year again to say they want to construct the road. As I'm talking to you right now, because of this local government election that is coming up, they have brought bulldozer to come and grade the road.
So they'll
that's
the only thing they'll do, grade the road.
Yes, they will just grade the road. Because of this local government election that is coming, they will grade the road. They are grading it now as I'm talking to you now. If you have anybody in Akeson, you can call them to confirm what I'm telling you now. They are grading the road right now. That is the only cosmetics that they are going to do for the people. Yet they will keep voting for them.
So why do you keep voting for them? Why do you keep voting?
I am not part of the people that are voting for them.
Who are
In fact,
those voting for them?
I am a candidate. I am a candidate of the party that starts with P in this town. But they will always tell me that I'm not from this town. That's what they always tell me. If I tell them I want to contest for councillorship and then everything will change, I will not allow these things that is going on. They will tell me, "Are you from this town?"
Or even in your own party?
Yeah, no. I mean the people in the other party. They will always counter me that, "Are you from this town?" Not from
But
this
have you
town.
tried? Have you tried picking up the form for safe councillorship in your own party?
I have tried, but even my own party gave it to an indigene of this town. That's what they did. They gave it to an indigene of this town. They will always tell you that you are not from this town. But I used to tell them that according to the constitution that I have gone through, told me that if you have used 20 years in a particular town, you can claim to come from that particular place. But they will not want to hear it from you. They will just tell you, "Are you from this town?" That's what they will tell you.
So what are you guys planning to do about your roads that have never been fixed?
There's nothing we can do because
There's nothing? Are you sure there's nothing you can do?
Yes, let me tell you why. There's this particular company. They make paint. It's a very big company. I don't want to mention their name. It's a very big company in Akeson here. They make paint. The road that leads to their place is bad. They wanted to construct the road. The local government was telling them to bring the money that they are going to do it. They said they should bring the money that they will do it. There's another construction company. Their name too. Maybe you know them. They have their site inside LASU, inside Lagos State University. So you know that construction company that I'm talking about. So they have a particular building where they rented in this particular town in Akeson here. So they wanted to construct the road from their building to the main road, which is the express road, that LASU express road. The local government told them to bring the money that they will do the road. Up till now, they've not done it.
So what you're telling me is that majority of the people living in Akeson are okay with the situation, so they're not complaining.
Yes, exactly. They are okay. If you come and check the market in Akeson, somebody was giving me an information yesterday that the new king that they wanted to install, they are installing a new king because about 2 years ago we lost our king. So the new king they are installing has promised them that they are going to grade the road, then put some asphalt and everything. I told them it will not work. If this government is still in place, it will not work, that they will not allow it. They are telling me it's a lie. So, okay, install the king. Let us see what will happen.
All right. I thank you very much for sharing what's going on in Akeson with us. So, apparently, I think that people in Akeson are happy with the way things are. And I think that's also the situation in many local governments where people would rather not complain, rather not talk, just mind their business and try to survive. But while you're trying to do that, nothing's going to change. And these people will just keep eating your money, traveling abroad, sending their kids to schools abroad on your money. And they'll still come and collect levies and duties and orishirishi from you in your shops. All of that money and nothing is happening. Your roads are not fixed. Schools, nothing. Now, wow. Now, very real. Wow. Hello. Good morning. Hello, are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Mrs. Alabedi.
All right. Please go ahead.
I'm calling from Mushi local government.
Okay.
In Mushi local government, we have some roads good, some bad. But the problem is that the local government, authority seems to be doing not much. And then you have near the Amuma, there are a lot of blank sellers there. It's as if they have a pact with the local government authorities that whenever they want to offload their stock, they block the road, they cause traffic, and the local government seems to be doing nothing.
So, as residents of the area, have you demanded that the local government should do something? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
I'm
you.
asking, as residents of that area, what have you all done? Have you gone to your local government to demand that they do something about it?
But I've not done anything.
Yourself and the other residents, I'm sure some other people they don't like what's going on. But you have you've not gone to the local government to demand that they do something about it.
I've not gone. Maybe I will do that.
You should, and not just you. Speak with other people who think like you. I mean, get like 20 people. You would make a greater impact. They know that, you are watching them. And maybe they will sit up.
Okay, I'll try that.
Thank you very much. Okay, I need to go now because there's a break coming up. That's on Table Talk today. You see, I took some time off social media some days ago because, you see, this Nigeria matter, I put up a video on my Twitter handle. You should go look at it. There will be a slight change to Table Talk from next week. We're going to be focusing more on two things. We'll be focusing on women issues, women's health, finances, career, home, whatever. And they will also be focusing on human angle stories. So if you want to send me a message, you need advice from people, we'll be having an online version of Table Talk on Instagram. Send me a mail at tabletalkng@gmail.com. tabletalkng@gmail.com. You will stay anonymous. I'll bring your issue on the show on Instagram, and then people will suggest solutions to you. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 5. Thank you.
A multinational company in
Lekki, Lagos is massively recruiting independent.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.